Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Made with Love. My name is Heather and today is Friday, June 7th of 2024. I'm here in my kitchen. I'm going to do some quick sandwiches. I was asked to bring sandwiches for a church function tomorrow. So I was asked if I could bring ham and salmon sandwiches. So I went to Dollarama today and I grabbed some of these canned hams here. These are 340 grams and they are $3.75 each. And then I also grabbed some of the canned pink salmon. These are 213 grams and they are $2.25 each. So I bought 3 cans of the ham and 4 cans of salmon. I'm not going to use them all. I just felt I like to have a few of these in my pantry. And then I had to go to Superstore because I needed the other ham. So I bought this ham here in these packages, and this was 300 grams and this was $5.14. I also grabbed a brick of cheese. This is our favorite one. It's the marble. This is $7.89 for 700 grams. I also got a thing of romaine lettuce, which I'll have to go and wash in just a few minutes. But this was $2.99. It's a little bit on the pricey end, but it was the cheapest lettuce I could find today. And I also bought 4 packs of the dinner buns. So I bought 2 packs of white and 2 packs of whole wheat. And these are $3.49 a pack. So I spent $29.98 at Superstore. And I spent $20.25 at Dollarama. So I spent $50 on these few little items in front of me. And the other things I need that I already have is just mayonnaise and mustard. I'm almost out of my mustard. I'm gonna see if I have another one in the in the pantry. I think I do. If not, whatever I have left in here, I'll have to make do with. So I'm just going to open my cans of salmon and wash my lettuce, and then I'll be right back. So I'm going to make the salmon ones first. So first I'm just going to drain the liquid, most of it. And I'll give this to my animals in a little bit. Dog's already here. My cats will be here very soon. I realized I just used this spoon. I need to lift up the mayonnaise, so I gotta grab another spoon. Okay, watch out. Oh. Okay. So I'm gonna make half on whole wheat and half on the white. But I love doing these dinner bun ones. It's so fast and easy. So I just take my pack of dinner buns and I'm just gonna cut them open. Top off like that. Same with the white. Move these out of my way so I got room for to cut the white ones. the filling. So I'm just using the canned salmon and mayonnaise. I'm just doing a very simple one. I do have some Dijon mustard, so I might grab some of my Dijon mustard and add it in this as well. I might actually be out of my mustard. Just gotta go look in the pantry. Alright, so I've checked my fridge, I've checked my pantry, I checked the fridge out in the garage, and I am completely out of mustard except whatever is in here. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of this mustard. I would like if it was the Dijon mustard, but I told my husband I was not buying any condiments until I was totally out of. So we are out of mustard, so I guess I have to buy mustard. I also just realized that in my pantry just now, I only have one bottle of salad dressing. So I do realize I will have to go and get some of those items. Okay, so I'm gonna grab these whole wheat dinner buns here. Just gonna do it like this so I know everything lines up correctly. I'm just going to take some mayonnaise. I'm just going to spread mayonnaise on, especially on the whole wheat. I always find they can be a little dry in the center, so sometimes a little bit of extra moisture really helps. It would probably be a lot better if I was using a knife, but I'm just trying to get this done, so I'm just using what I have. And I know the white bread is always softer and fluffier, so I won't need as much mayonnaise. Just like that one in there, so I know it was just used for mayonnaise. I'm just going to pour my salmon on here. got the lettuce. I'm just gonna break up, put the, I want the leaf lettuce on these ones. And bigger pieces here. Big leafy piece here. Just gonna put it on here, another piece here, piece like that, and then I'm just gonna put the lids back on top. I said it was handy that I make these buns like this and have all the tops line up like that. And now I realized I no longer have these on my cutting board. I just don't want to cut my silicone mat. Now I'm just going to move these onto my cutting board and cut these into their pieces. And this filling is falling out. It's okay, I can just kind of slip it back in. And I have this tray that I got from Dollar Tree a little while ago. I paid either $1.25 or $1.50, so I'm going to put them all in here. I just realized I just got to rinse this pan, and I'm just going to line it with some wax paper and put these in here, and then I'll be back to make the ham sandwiches. Okay, so I've got my pan, I've washed it out, but I'm still going to line it with wax paper. So to do that, I'm just going to take my wax paper on the outside of the pan, just so I can kind of know how deep I need to make it. So about there. So I'm just gonna cut this off. I would use my little cutting edge on the wax paper box, except if you notice, this is multiple odd rolls of wax paper. I was trying to clear out my cupboard, and I had about 5 or 6 rolls of wax paper that were, most of them didn't even no longer were in their box, they were just loose. So I just rolled each one onto the one that actually was still in its box. So, you know, the wax paper is bigger than the box, so there's no way I can pull it out of here and use the little cutting edge on the box. So that's why I just grabbed my scissors. Line with the wax paper. Over. I'm just going to put cut sandwiches in here. Those didn't get fully cut through. That does happen, where you think you've cut all the way through and you haven't. Let's see if I can get this to fit in here without squishing them too much. so I'm gonna have to organize these a little bit, but I'll be back when I get all of these sandwiches in the tray. All right, so now I've got those salmon ones cut and in the container. I've cleaned up and I'm ready to make the ham ones. And I was gonna do canned ham and this sliced ham. I was about to open this, so I took the little key off, and then I decided I think I'm just gonna stick with just this ham and not do the canned ham for these ones. I'm gonna grab my scissors. I know it's got an easy tear thing, but I always find it just easier if I just slice it like that and then just sometimes these easy tears don't work for me, so I'm just gonna cut this open. I've already got my puppy here because she can smell the meat. So I said these ones are gonna be really easy. So I've got this and I'm using my block of cheese. So I'm just gonna open this. Now to open my block of cheese, I just take the knife and I just gonna cut about here. Maybe it's about a quarter or so inch. Oops. I don't like that sound. And then when I do that, I get this chunk of wrapper here, and we actually use this to close the end of the cheese. So I'm just going to cut my cheese into slices here. This knife's not going to work. I gotta grab the other knife. I do have a cheese cutting tool. I've got several. I think they're all packed. But cutting it like this gives me about the same size as the piece of ham. I will cut some more cheese in a little bit. I'm just gonna set those aside and I'm just going to start making these. I think I've got enough cheese started to make one. So again, I'm just taking out my tray buns and just gonna cut tops off. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to put some mayonnaise on here. I said because I know this is white bread, they are softer than the other ones, but I do like a little bit of mayonnaise just to kind of, especially they'll be in the fridge overnight, just kind of give some moisture and flavor. I know some people probably just use butter, but I've got lots of mayonnaise to use up, so I'm gonna use my mayonnaise today. I just want to make sure, of course, I get the mayonnaise right to the edge, especially on the outside tops of the dinner buns. That's usually where it's a little more dry. And I'm going to put a little bit of mustard. Oops. Shake it. Just a little bit of mustard. Got a clean spoon. I'm just going to little bit on the tops too, just because I got some mustard on my spoon. I got a little bit too much mustard where I don't want it. Ham, and I'm just gonna put the ham down. And then put down the cheese. I'm gonna have to cut some more cheese. That, and then lettuce on. And put now I don't have another one of those disposable pans, so I'm just going to use one of my glass oval pans, and I just dropped a whole thing of wax paper. I'm going to line this glass pan with that paper. I'm going to put these sandwiches in here. I gotta go get my husband from work soon, and then I'll have to stop at the Dollar Tree and grab another one of these foil containers so I can take these small for the church, but that is how they are going to be made. I'm going to make one more tray the exact same way. It's going to fit in here. So I'm just going to another 12 done. So I just gotta cut a little bit more of the cheese. Looks like I'm probably gonna end up using almost the whole block of cheese to do these. The exact same way. Just gonna wipe off my knife. Just a little bit of ham and cheese on the counter. Just throw it to my puppy. Thing. Now this one is the whole wheat, so I will put a little more mayonnaise on these ones, only because I always find that the whole wheat breads are always drier than the white. Mustard. Oops. This one's got to get cut in half. of the leafy lettuce on here. Tops back on, and then cut this up, and I'll put this on another tray. But there we have it. Got the ham cheese on whole wheat, ham and cheese on white, and my salmon salad on white and whole wheat buns. So this is just a quick and easy, fast way of making 48 sandwiches, or like 4 dozen sandwiches. So that is what I will be taking tomorrow to the church function. I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who's subscribing to my channels and watching my videos, and I will see you in the next ones. Bye.